Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 115 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we are just putting the last, hopefully finishing touches on advanced circuit production. And I just tried to, we've been trying to make a good setup, both with directly inserting these substrates, no advanced circuit boards, into the advanced circuits, but I wanted to try and do a setup where we produce the copper cable for these advanced circuits next to them. But I don't think that was going to work because we will need a lot more space for these. So we would need to put these on the belt. And how do we then input them? Because we have power poles here. We could move those power poles, of course. But then couldn't we still just directly insert? No, because this takes up more space, of course. We could have the inserters here. And then we just need green circuits and aluminium coming in. These not substrates, advanced circuit boards should go on just one side of this belt. So then we can use the other side of the belt for, I guess, green circuits. Like that. And then we need copper and aluminium over here. Aluminium goes in, the advanced circuits come out, but then we need to transfer these copper wires, so we need to push the power poles a little bit so we can transfer on this side. I think that should be okay. So we need copper and aluminium here, and then we will have our output coming down here. Good. So aluminium and copper. Let's do copper right here. And I'm out of underground belts again. Dang it. That happens all the time. Luckily we did increase our storage of it. And let's just take it all and put some of it into the car. Good, and we needed aluminium on the other belt, so out here. Is this aluminium or brass? I cannot tell. This is aluminium though. That is where we need it. We need this out here. No, stop the power, please. Thank you. It's aluminium. Need to insert the copper as well, though. Yes, we can do that like this. Good, and here comes our first advanced electronic circuit. So that is nice. Of course, we need to actually expand this to 20 machines. Almost there. And then we need to expand this. To 12 times 2, so 24. I think that is correct. Nope, that's 4 too many. We should have 12 of these. And we do. And 12 of these. Yep. Okay, and we are out of underground. No, not underground. Inserters. Luckily, we have more right here. Do not need those. How is this supposed to work? We can output to this build from these two machines. Oh, we don't. We do need to. What? I have made mistakes. Now these can't output. And we don't even have the space to fix it, as far as I can see. Yeah, that's one reason why this wouldn't work. How to fix that? Could just move this part over one tile, I guess, along with these, so we do not have to have as long underground belts here. Then we have the space to have extra for these as well. I think that's what we have to do. Let's just cut that and see if we can empty out most of the resources. At least if I take these. Is this the last part we need from robots? No, we need batteries. But otherwise, maybe. And electric engine units. We need them for everything robot related though. So yeah. I guess we will just have to move these now. And these inserters are wrong, of course. That's fine. Let's just redo this full line, actually. So, we do this. Can output like this. Could also just switch these around. I think that is just a little bit easier down here. Can we get this correct? Yes. Now input to this comes from here. Or we could optimize a little bit that. This should be all fine. Yes, we just finished this first. And then this. Everything else should still be right, I think. As long as we use aluminium, we should get some ferric chloride in, and then we should be producing this stuff, I think. Except that resin is low because of mistakes made down here, probably. Not enough ammonia. There's not enough oxygen, really? Why do we have 2 oxygen pipes? I think I have made mistakes. Wait, what? All the way up here? No, this is supposed to be nitrogen. So that makes sense that it is wrong there. How did I get oxygen in here? I'm not sure. Probably when I messed around with the pipes. Let's just fix that. Otherwise this won't work at all. So if we just empty this, it should work again. And yeah, it was mixed for some reason. Don't shoot. And we have resin again. Good. How are we doing on power? Pretty well, but we're not researching, so that makes sense. It will be a while before the resin gets up here, but until then, well, I guess we will just have to wait, because it's pretty dang hard to verify if this works or not, but we can finish this. And I guess we just close that. Now I removed a lot of stuff from this, but I think that's okay. Don't think we need too much of this later, but we'll see. Now I really do want to see the the resin coming in. Yes, we could help it along a little bit. Let's just start with that, I guess. I went too far, I think. This resin's supposed to go in here. Limited on output here. Let's just fix. So much junk all around. Should be arriving shortly. At least half of them. Don't need brass for anything yet, so I can't get rid of that other than just put it into junk. Probably use the wood for wooden boards. Is the it's coming in, a few of them at least. I believe this is working. So let's call it done. And I'm out of belt. What is the next step? We made advanced circuits because we need it for the next science. We do not want all of this part in here though. This is all done. I have glass elsewhere. So, need all of this. Have all of the inputs, I believe. Yes. Maybe we start to use more glass now, but we shall see. This is a little bit annoying, I think, because we need sulfuric wastewater as an input. And we don't get as much back out, so yeah, that sucks. I think I just want to go through all this again, see if there are alternatives to any of it. Laser flash fuel. Sure. Steel we have, naphtha we don't have. We need crude oil somehow. Or we need to use our synthesis. Our residual gas, make it into synthesis gas. Could do that. That's probably the easiest way for us at the moment to get naphtha, but let's have a look at the other stuff. Because we actually have this recipe, we don't have this one. Is that hard to get though? Synthesis. We need blue science, so yeah, we need to do the other stuff first at least. Too bad. So crude oil from oil separation stuff. Raw gas. We get some sulfuric wastewater from this. Let's try and remember that. But not at all enough for this. Even with this. 47 in, we get, what, 33 out. Get carbon dioxide out of this, but we need more. Okay. This is all needed to get our laser flash fuel. Then we have some extra mineral oil. And we have extra raw gas. And we get some oil residuals. Just turn that into this stuff and then burn it for now. But we still need to figure out how to get more sulfuric wastewater into this system. We could of course just do... No, we couldn't do anything more. Because we need the sulfuric wastewater to just start the whole process, so we can't do any more of this stuff. Where can we get this from then? From all of our resource processing. We could of course just do some of this stuff just to get more. Don't think this is a good recipe with sulfur dioxide to sulfuric wastewater, so let's ignore that one. This is not good either. Not sure I want to look into cellulose acetate. And then there's this. So it seems like we need to produce some from this stuff. Or we could try and take any extras from our current setups of resource production. Because we are currently burning sulfur down here, or sulfuric acid. And we could just output it instead, I guess, in a pipe. Get it over here somehow, maybe just across the ocean. Because it seems like we actually need it. The alternative is to make a setup like these and just export the sulfuric wastewater and get rid of everything else somehow. I mean, we could just clarify all of this. How would a setup like that look? Let's just have a look at that and see if that makes any sense. To have a self-contained sulfuric wastewater production. I want to wash some slurry of some sort. Where is that stuff? Where do we get the sulfuric wastewater from again? From this one. So if we want like 100 of this per second, 7 machines is not bad so far. Directly from slag. Takes the same amount of sulfuric acid, so yes, this. This is just from electrolysis, as always. That is not a lot, to be honest, but 100 sulfuric wastewater isn't a lot either. But is it more than we needed? I think so. For this part at least. Yeah, it is. This, well, wait a moment, we have to produce this as well, so... Wait, that wasn't what I wanted. Delete. That's what I wanted, okay. This needs to be produced from sulfur. Sulfur comes from the wastewater itself. Matrix solve. Yeah, so the easiest solution to all of this is to just input sulfuric acid. Great job. I think I may have made mistakes other places, but who knows? Why is this not an input? And I can't get my needed output. That's great. What if we do this? Which I guess needs to go in its own block. Somehow be linked. Still like to output sulfuric wastewater, please. I think this just messes everything up. Why can I not select that anymore? I guess because of this. 100. This, please. Why doesn't it even say it needs 225 of that in if we don't need that? That doesn't make any sense. Just to produce more of this, apparently? No. These numbers do not make any sense. Matrix solver is annoying to me. Why does it want to output 1.3 of this? Is it just my... Why won't that go down? I don't know. I think it might just be my ordering that is messed up. This almost all the way down. Then we produce this. We're going to clarify this. Currently getting this out, but we're also currently inputting more of this stuff. If I metrics off now, no, nothing will want to work. Yes, we do this in a setup by itself, just to see everything. Wait, what? I pressed the wrong thing. Like that. I need how much? 37 point something. Now it says 225 in again. That's so stupid. Produce this down here now. This as well. I guess this as well. Keep this linked. Does that not want to work? I'm not sure. So use 93.8 of the 100 we make up here to get everything back. And it's hard to increase this. Can we select here how much we want out? No. That would be nice, because if we just increase this to 200, we obviously still need more down here as well. Have to increase this, unless we link it. Okay, that's better. Still, I'm very low here. How if we expand this to something like 1,000? We spent 900 of it here. And now we are up in the numbers of 300 electrolyzers. So now it's not a small setup anymore. Of course, that is basically twice the amount we needed for this. We need... wait, it's a lot more than twice the amount we need. Just need 14.3. So I think something like 250 of this minus the 234 is more than 12 per second. This is not a lot. This is still a little bit big. I think the best would be to just use all of this, because we have the machines anyway. It's just that getting all of that out and over here is a big annoyance. I think I would just pass it through here and onto the fluid bus. And that's okay. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.